The streets of Fort Myers Beach remain impassable. First responders are the only vehicles allowed.
Thank you.
Everyone else travels by foot. And once they come back, they all have the same story.
It was the worst thing that I've ever experienced in my life. I mean, I've never seen destruction other than in movies. Like it looked like a doomsday type of scene.
Chris Marzulli has been coming to Fort Myers Beach for years to go on vacation, but now he's a shoulder to cry on.
I came across a lady that was just kind of rummaging through, and I went up and talked to her, and she said that, her shop was here. She was just trying to salvage what she could. She was, crying because her house is down the road, and she hadn't even had the courage to go see her house because she knows what's waiting for her. And all I could do was give her a hug and just tell her I'm praying for her.
Many of the people walking over the bridge are carrying their life possessions, the only things they could salvage.
You wouldn't be able to tell that it used to be a town. Only the hotels that cost millions of dollars, it's just a mess.
You can't even cross the bridge to get onto Estero Island unless you're a resident there, but everywhere you look, you see damage. This was the former shrimp fleet that was here. All of those boats destroyed, those mobile homes gone. There are businesses that are damaged. Everywhere you look, you see destruction.
You see boats down in the water, yachts, million-dollar yachts just on boats above the water.
Emergency responders line the streets leading up to the bridge, a reminder of the large-scale effort currently underway.
We walked in the back neighborhoods and we saw houses that had the roofs completely collapsed. There was cars that were collapsed upon on the roof. We saw cars in the water. Sand is just everywhere. The road's gone. It's just all sand.
Amidst all the destruction, you'll find neighbors to the north lending a helping hand and a hot meal.
Thank you so much.
Of course, no problem.
We're here to help out where we can. We would hope that somebody would do this for us, so we're down here doing it for them.
Andrew Granite and his friend Brad Napoli have come down here the last 2 days from Tampa, packed with food to hand out.
It was almost us until the last second, and we feel terrible. I mean, seeing what we saw coming in, it's heartbreaking, man.
In the days before Ian made landfall in Lee County, the Tampa Bay area was the target, and then Ian shifted to the south. Does it almost feel like you have almost survivor's guilt since it was supposed to hit you and it didn't?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. Just looking around, seeing the devastation, you can see it in people's eyes, hear it in their voices.
You look at this place and it's so similar to the Tampa area in the way that there's neighborhoods and everything. So we're driving through here, we're like, wow, that could have been Clearwater Beach, that could have been Ozona. And I mean, it almost was, and it's terrible.
In Fort Myers Beach, Ryan Kruger, Fox 4.